welcome to this stage demo. We're going to be doing Making Memories with Family in the Kitchen. So Velata has been around for a couple years now. Our products are expanding though, but the idea behind Velata is simple kitchen systems that are bringing friends and families back together. So we started with our fondue chocolate cheese that are electric. They use a light bulb and they have temperature control, so you're not worrying about it burning your products. And we also have our cut, but today what I'm going to showcase to you guys is our brand new electric crepe maker. So I want to showcase the simplicity of it and the versatility of it. So we do have the crepe mix available. I'm just going to make up some crepe mix for you right here. So in this bowl, I have 2/3 of a cup of hot water. I'm going to add just under a cup of crepe mix to that bowl. And then I'm also going to add 2 eggs. I just want to showcase to you guys today just the versatility and simplicity in our products. So once we get this crepe mix made up, you'll be able to see just how simple it is for anybody to use our products. Got our eggs added in there. So when you purchase your Velata crepe maker, it will come with your actual electric crepe maker. It will come with this great whisk for whisking up your batter, and it will come with the spatula and the dish that you will need to make your delicious crepes. So we're just going to mix this up. Get it combined so that we don't have any lumps. I'm going to add this into my crepe dish here. Just pour it in. I'm only going to add about half this time because I want to make, actually I'll add the whole amount. So with your crepes, one thing to remember is you can make 2 different kinds of crepes. So this is just kind of a neutral crepe mix batter. Like I said, it's just got the crepe mix in it, and then it's got egg and water. But if you wanted to make it sweeter, then you could add sugar to it, or you could add vanilla to it for making your dessert crepes. Or if you wanted to make your delicious savory crepes, so in place of tortilla wraps, then you can add your artisan rub to it. So now that I've got my crepe mix there, my crepe maker's hot. The reason I know is my little indicator light on the handle has gone off. I'm going to take my crepe maker, I'm going to just dip it into the crepe mix, lift it up. My crepe maker is going to have pulled up the perfect amount of crepe mix to make that perfectly thin crepe. Once I set it back on the base, I'm just going to start lifting my edges. So just like a pancake, you're going to cook it when you see all the bubbles cooking through. It only takes about 45 seconds to make it. So I've got my edges lifted. You can see the inside there is just finishing up cooking. There is no need to flip your crepe either. You just leave it on the one side. If you do like the brown crepes on both sides, then you're welcome to flip it. But if not, that's fine too. So I have one crepe done here, so I'm just going to do them up in a couple different styles here so you can see the different styles of crepes that we can make with it. So I'm going to just drop that on. See, it's a non-stick crepe surface. So, while I'm mixing this up, I'm just going to get another crepe going. Again, just dip, lift it up. Simple enough that anybody can do it. It takes the science out of making the crepes as well. It makes it easier so that even the kids can get involved in making their breakfast or making their supper with making the crepes.
Kind of cool idea, isn't it?
Also, if you're a family that Saturday mornings, you like to do the family thing together, but at the same time, this kid likes to sleep in, or that kid's distracted by cartoons. This is a nice opportunity. Families actually start to look forward to these kind of events, and so that they bring that family back together by making these memories together, bringing family back together for that Saturday morning breakfast. So once I've got the bubbles throughout here, again, you can tell it's done. Just going to take it, flip it over, and I've got my finished crepe. So I'm just going to showcase here some of the versatile ways that we can do it. So I have got, and then another space here. Got a little bit of the cheese dip, a lot of cells. I'm just going to spread a little bit of that in my crepe. So this is showcasing a savory crepe. So I've got my cheese dip, put that in there. I've got some peppers and onions that I've grilled with one of our artisan rubs. I'm going to take and put that in there. And then you can roll that up like you would a soft taco, and there's one of your savory crepes. So that's a great option there if you're interested in that. Come and see. And then we can do a sweet crepe with this one. So we've got our crepe. I've got in the bag here, I have made some white chocolate cheesecake. So that's also with the Velata chocolate. I just made that up. I'm going to squirt that out. So we've got that cheesecake in there. This cheesecake also is a great recipe for doing just a fridge cheesecake for a dessert. 9x13 count of the refrigerated cheesecake. We've got our cheesecake filling in there, and then we're just going to drizzle some of the new blueberry syrup that Velata has. So we have these new handicraft syrups. Our syrups are made in small batches in an open kettle. As well, the ingredient list is about 4 items long. So you've got your cane sugar, your fruit, your lemon juice, and your cornstarch. Don't worry, it is not the high fructose version of cornstarch. So here we've got a dessert crepe. So I'm just going to make up a couple more crepes here that we can actually just, if you want, you can come up front here and try a piece of the crepe just to come in and taste what that crepe tastes like. And then after I've got my crepes done with the crepe mix, I'm just going to make up quickly a egg wash crepe mix, and you can see the versatility of that. We also have a deal that I'm offering this weekend with our crepe maker and our syrup and our crepe mix. So if you're interested in that, stop on by the Velata booth and I can tell you more about it. We are doing demos throughout the weekend, and the times of those demos are displayed on our booth as well. So if you want, come on forward, try a piece of that crepe. You can see it. So it's just making simple, fresh options, and it's fun. Kids can get involved, brings everybody back together around the kitchen table. Too many times we're go, go, go. And so this, and what Velata stands for, is just bringing and slowing things down. Bringing everybody together for mealtime and making memories into that time instead of it just being a passing hello as you pass through each other in the kitchen as you continue on to your next activities. So. If you want, like I said, feel free, come forward, try the crepes. I know there's a served thing here, but that's just to showcase you. Sometimes, at least I'm the type of person that if I see something served one way, I kind of think that that's the only way you can serve it, and I tend to continue that. But this is just showcasing an idea. Like it's showcasing our crepes, and then from there it's an open canvas. You can make sweet, you can make savory, you can fill with what you want. The opportunities are endless. So I've got that regular crepe mix that I've made up, and now I'm just going to do another option. So this is more for people who are looking for a healthy option, or for people who are food friendly. Another great option for you. We are working, I was talking to the brand manager not that long ago, we are working on a gluten-free crepe mix. We just have not perfected it yet, so it is on its way. So all I've done here is I've taken 2 eggs. I'm going to add 1.5 tablespoons cream or milk, whipping cream, whichever you have on hand. I'm gonna add that in there. And then I'm just gonna mix that up. So this is again that gluten-free option, or when you use the milk, it's a healthier option, or if you want, you can use like a coconut milk or almond milk, and then you can have a meat, dairy, glucose, or dairy gluten-free option. So I'm gonna just pour that into my crepe dish. Move that around a little bit there. So now, again, my indicator light's off on my crepe maker, so I'm gonna dip this. This is gonna be a thinner option. So I'm gonna dip it once. You can see that it picks up enough, but it's a very, very thin crepe. So I'm gonna just let that bubble a little bit, get it pretty much or halfway cooked, and then I'm actually gonna dip it again. And that's gonna give me that opportunity to have that thicker crepe versus such a paper thin crepe that is just gonna tear as soon as I try poking with it. So I'm actually gonna dip this a couple times, and that's the unfortunate part with the egg wash, is that it does require that dipping a couple of times, but it does give you that great option for that gluten-free alternative. Again, you can do this sweet, where you can add your vanilla and you can add cinnamon, sugar to it, or you can do it savory, where you add your artisan nut to it as well. So I've got about 3 times that I've dipped that, and I'm just going to start dipping my edges now. So because I did do multiple dippings as well, I do want to actually take and flip this one, because I want to make sure that my top is completely cooked, because I am cooking with that egg. So once I've got my edges lifted, I'm going to take that, lift it off, flip it over. You can see how nice and thin that crepe is. If you want it a little bit thicker, all you have to do is just dip it a couple more times, and that will give you that thicker crepe option. And I will just lay those up here if you guys want to come and try those, just so you guys have an option to taste this gluten-free egg wash crepe. So like I said, Velata is, we do have edibles, so items to eat and cook with. We also have actual cooking items, so our crepe maker, our raclette, and our fondue warmers. We have all those on display on our booth. We're just a couple aisles down right on the corner there. So if you want to come by and visit us, you can. As well, sometimes you look at these things and you think, well, I'm not creative. How do I come up with an idea of what I can make with this? If you are on Facebook, and if you go on your Facebook and search culinary crepe, then that will take you to my page, and that page is a page that I post all of my Velata recipes on. So it has different crepe ideas, it has different ideas when you're using your raclette, different ideas with our chocolate and our artisan routes, and it gives you that idea, so you don't have to be that creative person who comes up with these great ideas. You can go on there and maybe it will spark some interest, and give you some ideas of creating your own, or you can just go on there and actually gather those recipes directly from there. So feel free to visit that page as well. So like I said, I've got my gluten-free crepe option up here for people to try if they'd like with that egg wash. It's a healthy alternative, as well gluten-free, and if you use almond milk, you can have it dairy-free. But please come by, visit our booth. We've got our posted demo times of the different demos that we're doing, and what time we're doing them at. We will be doing everything from fondue chocolate to our cooking on the raclette and our artisan routes. We encourage you to stop on by throughout the weekend. But thank you for your time, and thank you for listening to this stage demo by Velata, and for hearing how we can bring family and friends around together in the kitchen and create those memories again. So, thank you.